Selamlar YouTube. Kingdom Come Delivarence'ın yeni bölümüne hoş geldiniz. En son ki bölüm yüzünden özür dilerim. Şimdi umarım daha eğlenceli görevlere geçeriz. Kaleye doğru devam edeceğiz. Kuşatma görevlerini yavaş yavaş tamamlıyoruz. Umarım bu bölüm diğer bölümden daha çok eğlenmişsinizdir. Hala bunları YouTube'a atmadığım için yorumları yazdınız mı? Yazmışlar falan, şu yazmış falan falan diye bir şey diyemiyorum. O yüzden şimdiden iyi seyirler.
Kahilma.
Nasıl ya? Ha.
Maybe I can put my feet up for a while. Yeah.
Bir dakika abi. Çok ufak bir kamerayı kapatacağım.
Yeah.
Hadi be. Ay yukarıdaymış o.
Yeah.
Greetings.
This might help, and there's plenty of it.
There certainly is. I'll have to get all those poured into a keg. But if it works, I'm in your debt.
I just want to make sure we get rid of those bastards holed up in the castle.
No more than I do, lad.
And to see Istvan hang from the highest tower.
I'll drink to that. Well, I would if I wasn't on duty.
Tam Berkçi. Aa, simyada yeni yetenek. Rutin. Avcılık. Bu güzel. Görevler. Tamam, kongrat bahsedeceğiz.
Yeah.
Lipalı söyle konuş.
Yeah.
Ne oldu lan?
A well-chosen site. You want to strike the gate, do you?
True. We don't want to do more damage than necessary.
I quite understand. Sir Toth is holed up there, is he?
Just so, Master Conrad. I hear you have some accounts to settle with him.
Ah, not entirely. I've done with him. Sigismund trusted him more than me in his campaign against the Ottomans, and we all know how that ended up.
How did it end up?
Badly, my lord. The flower of French knighthood was slain there. Sigismund fled for his life, and I did too, I must confess.
Be assured we shall not make the same mistake here. We do not intend to starve them into submission, but to break down the gate.
I am at your service, my lords. We will build the trebuchet quickly. It will be ready in a matter of days. And I can supply, for example, Raketa to sweep the foe from the battlements.
Roquetta? I do not believe I've heard of such a term.
Raketa are missiles filled with black powder with a touch hole at the bottom to ignite it. They shoot forward, something like a hand cannon, but without rocks. The rocket is the missile.
I see. But we don't have black powder in these parts. Nor cannon.
Indeed. It should have occurred to me. But I am very fond of Roquetta, and I always think what Alexander the Great might have accomplished with them. I understand. We find ourselves in a conventional situation that demands a conventional solution.
I'm still hoping that Toth will see sense and parley with us.
He may well do so, especially when we set up the trebuchet on his doorstep.
Ver biraz deli ama iyi bir gibi. Beyfar.
Greetings.
I came to an agreement with Conrad.
He's already here. You wouldn't believe how clever that fellow is. Now we really will build that trebuchet. That I guarantee you.
Just one thing. If he should send you somewhere and tell you to give some password about a fox or some such, well, you should take it with a grain of salt.
Password? Fox? All right. I'll bear it in mind.
Glad I could be of service.
I'm truly fine work. I probably
Thank you.
Over here!
Lan
Everyone, quick! Hey, all of you!
adamı öldürdü.
You love!
Adamı öldürdü. Adamı öldürdü. Piç.
Is that all you've got?
Lan oğlum. Aynı takımdayız biz, geri zekalı. Piçe bak, adamı öldürdü. Ha geldi ibine.
Well then, was it worth it?
İbneye bak.
Greetings.
Okay.
That I gar. I'm truly fine work. I probably
Thank you.
1075 groşen mi?
That bastard Ishman must have sealed a package.
Aklım çıktı ya. Of. Gidelim zırhları tamir edelim. Üstümüzü başımızı bir tamir edelim. Diktirelim. Ondan sonra bir hamama gideriz. Ondan sonra geliriz buraya. Boş boş takılırız.
God be with you.
God save you.
How does life...
I suppose.
Good luck then.
Bread, fresh bread, bread.
I'm at your...
Good luck to you.
Let's talk...
Well,
Is this enough?
you're a right pinch... Aye.
Tam bir cimrisin diyor. Acı biraz düşüreceğiz, yapacak bir şey yok. O kadar para aldık. Biraz da bizim cebimize kalsın değil mi?
I'm glad to... Good luck to you.
Mis gibi. Zırh konusunda şu adamdan bir şeyler bakacağım ya. Mesela şurası için boyun zinciri. Bu kolye tarzı bir şey mi yani bu? Bu ne? Yüzük. Ok, yay. Birinci el falan filan. Bunlar full. ...24. Benimkinin durumu ne? 23. Aa. ...18. Bu ne? Kol zırhı. 17. Birer birer arttırabiliyorum. Çok fazla bir şey yok. 18. Onu niye göremiyorum? Ha. 19 benimki daha iyi. Tamam çok fazla bir şey yokmuş ya. Tamam eyvallah. Ledeçko'da tamam hamam var.
Garlic, carrot, beetroot, onion.
Oğlum o değil de bende ne kadar groşem var ya. Ben hiç bakmadım. Bir paraya sıkıştığım dönem Manastır'da oldu o kadar. O da maymuncuğu alabilmek için. Birkaç tane maymuncuğum kalmış değil mi? 20 tane maymuncu vardı. Pezevengin.
Mother of...
I'm
Abla.
interested.
Uh-huh.
Get myself fit.
I'm sure... May the Lord watch...
I'd like to.
And what is it you...
I've
I'm sure... Good luck.
O kadar koşturduk canım. 6 saat. Henry. Bir tık abarttın gibi sanki ha. 6 saat ne oğlum? Çekilir misin?
Well, I never.
Ben de bu herifi nereden tanıyorum?
Girls caught the ague and died in spring, and now his boy's been killed in that skirmish at Vranik. His heart must be broken. God love him.
And on top of it all, he's been half lame since the ball crushed his leg.
Yeah.
at the gate.
Bizim arkadaşlara baktım da etrafta kimse yok gibi. Hacı 6 saat de neymiş be?
Yeah.
Burada uyuyabileceğim bir yer var mı ya? Şimdi oldu. İçki içmeden nasıl geliştim ya?
Are you alright?
All right. All right! He tried to kill me!
But... It seemed like...
It was Pekar! He's lying right there! And you let him go! You told me to my face that I had nothing to fear! Keep out of my sight, you hear? I might have been killed for pity's sake!
Are you alright?
All right. It...
Nechodíval bych do šenku, neši...
Şu diğer kampa falan mı gitsek acaba ya?
Yeah.
Kapı da açık.
The Lord be praised.
How do you like Master Keezer?
How do I like him? As if it's not enough to hurl giant boulders at my castle, he wants to throw kegs of gunpowder.
I understand, but he has to do something.
Those boulders could hit my wife, and if they don't get her, the gunpowder could burn her to death along with Sir Radzig.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry. I know how you feel. I feel much the same. When we're done, what state will my castle be in? What will I do if the worst happens? What... enough of that. Better to spend my time in prayer than worry.
I've arranged for a priest to come. He promised to take care of the people around here.
Thank you, Henry. Lifting the spirit can help us all.
I got hold of a Sawbones to take care of our wounded.
Thank you. Most of them have already lost their homes. Their lives are all they have left. Good luck, Dane.
Aha, Unuş geldi.
God save.
How are things with you?
They killed my husband.
I'm terribly sorry, good wife. May the Lord grant him eternal rest.
Goodbye.
Yardım lazım mı reis? Ya yok. Belki şu kadından bir yardım ederiz bir şekil.
My humble greeting.
How are things with you?
How do you think? Shouldn't you be off helping to drive that murderer out of the castle?
Don't worry, that'll come soon enough. I just thought I'd ask around if anyone is in need of anything.
I'm in need of the roof over my head.
Aynen abla, hemen hallediyorum, kaleyi alıyorum hemen. Koş. Koş oğlum koş. Tut oğlum tut. Gerizekalı.
I'm at your...
How are things with you?
I'm worried. I've a bad feeling about all this.
How's that?
I couldn't say. I just feel it in my guts. Like when you eat something bad and you have to keep running to the outhouse. Or maybe I ate something bad.
Boş yapıyor bunlar.
Good luck to you.
Yok.
God save you.
How are things with you?
I'm worried.
How's that?
Well, I couldn't.
Good luck to you.
Gene de bir konuşalım ya belki. Kim ölmüş, ne oldu?
Wait, now, weren't you on the nighttime raid too? It's a shame we didn't succeed. It could all have been over by now.
I keep saying the same thing to myself. But we can only trust in God's plan.
Aye, and pray for salvation.
Konuş buradaydı. Gene mi gitti? Senin karıyı siktim ben ha. Söller arası olur böyle şey ya. Aha. Bizim zengin züppe.
God bless you. What troubles you?
What do you think of Master Key?
I've already asked him to stay on here when this is over. His ideas are incredible, even that trebuchet. I can't wait to launch it.
Sounds like you're sorry not to be the siege master.
Who knows? I may still get a chance.
Are you wishing you'd stayed home at Ratai instead of joining in our nighttime venture?
You must be joking. I haven't had so much fun since... actually ever.
Really? Despite being wounded? Actually, you missed the best part. When I was hauling you like a sack of grain to the battlements, dead to the world.
It can't have been that much fun if I fell asleep. But you might have handled me a bit more gently. I'm black and blue all over.
Oh, all right then. Next time I'll just leave you to Istvan's tender mercies.
Nonsense. What would you do without me? Still, thank you for hauling me out of there.
Anything for you, my lord.
See you later.
İnsan biraz para verir. Bununla konuştuk.
How are things with...
It's a shit pile and no mistake. A good friend of mine was killed.
I'm sorry to hear it.
I only pray we kill every last one of them bastards. Then maybe I'll have some peace. And next time, don't wake me.
Abi uyumuyorsun ki.
How are things with...
I wish it was all over and...
Don't we all?
I've never been in a siege, but I hear it can last weeks, or even months.
Yeah.
Jesus. Must you disturb me?
How are things...
I'm worried.
How's that?
Yemek falan bir şey.
God be with you.
Yani buradaki herkesle konuştuk ya. Bak bak. Hop.
Hey, watch it.
Biz galiba o kalenin amına koyacağız ya. Ben sana söyleyeyim bak, galiba amına koyacağız onu. Böyle paldır, küldür, taşdır ne varsa fırlatacağız kafalarına. Bir de bize kullandırtıyorlarmış var ya. Abo, uğraş dur amına koy. buradakilerle konuşamıyorum. Okey. Aşağıdaki kampa iniyorum o zaman. Aşağıdaki kampa iniş. Ananı. Ananı avradını. Ağzıma sıçtı, ağzıma. Bırak çuvağı, şu diğer şey nerede? Ay bu şey oldu mu? Bayağı da yüksekmiş ha. Ay üstüm temiz hala, iyi.
Ya.
Muhafızla başlayalım bakalım. Hı, konuşulabiliyor.
God be with you.
How are things with
It's a shit pile of no.
Aynen, yakın arkadaşın
Only
öldü
pray
falan filan.
May the Lord watch
Tamam
over.
hocam. Muhafız gibi duruyor. Aa, yüzbaşıymış.
Greetings.
So did it help?
I've not caught anyone napping on their watch since, so yes, I'd say it helped.
I'm glad. I wasn't completely sure that it would. What is your impression?
Sir Hanush thinks he's insane. He's crazed as one of those dung-smeared fools reciting the New Testament backwards in the street.
But what do you think?
Sometimes I think a little craziness is no bad thing. Master Keezer's seen and lived through a lot in his time in foreign lands. And those rockets he was talking about.
It all sounds like the babbling of a madman.
Maybe. But I'd like to see them. Shooting off. Screaming through the sky like comets. I'm sure they'd be a sight to behold. Goodbye.
I must reward you for saving my livelihood. If folk believed the stories, well,
Ben seni
I
nereden
dread to
kurtardım lan?
think how it could have ended up.
But the bad stone wasn't even from your quarry.
Still,
Ha, hatırladım.
sometimes words can hurt a man more than a blow from a mace. Here's your reward. You've earned it, lad. See you later.
Ne verdin ki lan? 14K paramız varmış. Ananı avradını. Ben hiç paraya bakmamıştım
health,
doğru.
Chief.
How are things with you?
Wait now, weren't you on the nighttime raid too? It's a shame we didn't succeed. It could all have been over by now. Aye, and pray. May the Lord watch over.
Hadi, başka bir şey yok gibi be. Türbüşe bitene kadar bekleyelim. Mancılık ya, ama ne türbüşesi.
Ya. Ya.
God bless you. What troubles you?
Sir, I met the parish priest of Uzhitz, and I must say he's a very interesting man.
I should say so. Have you ever seen him at swordplay? Not bad for a man of the cloth, is he? Rumor has it, when he finished his studies at the university where his father sent him, he decided the religious life wasn't for him, and vanished to foreign parts. They say he made a living as a mercenary. I even heard he fought against the Turk at the Battle of Kosovo, and then he suddenly came back and settled down here. No doubt it cost his family plenty, but he's a fair man, and I'm fond of him. There's a lot to be said for a priest with a good understanding of vice. Good luck then.
Kosova Savaşı. 15 Haziran 1389'da Sırbistan Prensi Lazar ön başını çektiği Sırp soylusu Vuk Branko ve Bosna Kraliyeti'nin yardım ettiği Hristiyan güçleriyle Sultan 1. Murat ve oğullarının komutasında Osmanlı İmparatorluğu orduları arasında oluşmuştur. Avrupa'da yine fethedilmiş bölgelerde Osmanlı'nın elini güçlendiren bir savaş olmuştur. Bak bak bizimkiler nasıl geliyor. Arası vurs kese kese. Oğlum bunlar okunur lan. Nibolu. Ha işte. 25.9.1396 yılında Macar Kralı Sigismund ve Sultan Beyazıt tarafından yönetilen Türkler arasında gerçekleşmiştir. Sigismund ordusu Fransız, Burgonyalı, Alman, İngiliz, Bohemian, Polak ve diğer bazı ülkelerin askerlerinden oluşmaktadır. Toplamda 10-15 bin kişilik bir orduydu. 10. yüzyılın sonuna doğru Balkanların tamamı kontrol eden Osmanlı'nın asker miktarı ise 20 bin kişiydi. Deneyimli Türk ordusu Hristiyan şövalye tam anlamıyla bozguna uğrattılar. Bunun başka sebebi Rus ve Fransız şövalyelerinin kurallara uymayarak ana kuvvet olarak tahmin ettikleri Türk öncü birliklerine saldırmalı ve burada yenilmeler olmuştur. Savaş alanında ölmeyen 3000 kadar asker ise daha sonra vahşi bir şekilde katledilmişlerdir. Zengin olanlar rehin alınmış ve onlarca yıl ödemek zorunda bıraktıkları fidyelerle serbest bırakılmışlardır. Yenilgi haberi Paris'e ulaştığında buna kimse inanmamıştır ve bu haberleri verenler yalan ve yaydıkları için boğularak öldürmüşlerdir. Buradaki Osmanlı zaferi adamları boğarak öldürmüşler. İslam'ın Hristiyanlık karşısında kazandığı bir zafer olmuştur. Türk ordusu özellikle Macaristan başta olmak üzere Avrupa ülkeleri için büyük bir tehdit oluşturmuştur. Vay. Skalets'in şeyi. Skalice. Silver Skalets, Gümüş Skalets kaderini biliyoruz. O da 23 Mart 1900'de yıkılmış oldu. Tam tarihini biliyoruz çünkü Sigismund'un o gün kuşatma kampanyası imzaladığı bir doküman saklanmış. Sigismund şüphesizce Skalets'i seçti çünkü burada gümüş çıkarıyorlardı ve kasaba kraliyet atamanının Rajek Kobelde tarafından yönetiliyordu ve bir kral taraftarı. Sigismund açıkça Winchester'a giden bir para akışını bozmak istedi. Efsaneye göre Kobale ve halkı saldırıdan kalede saklanıyorlardı. Kaçabildiler çünkü büyük bir fırtına koptu ve kuşatan orduyu kale almak için sabaha kadar beklemek zorunda kaldı. Beklemeye zorladı. Kale savunucuları bu fırsatı kullandı ve gecenin karanlığında yakındaki Ratta'ya kaçtılar. Sabahleyin Sigismund boş kaleyi buldu. Tek şey bir keçi oldu. Bu da oyunda var. Şaka yapıyorsun. Sigismund sonradan kasabaya ve kaleyi yaktı ve kale bir daha inşa edilmedi. Günümüzde sadece temelleri kalmış durumda. Hadi be. Tüh. Bildiğin spoiler yedik lan tarihten. Hocam ne yapacağız? Ben şurada yatar dinlenirim acı. Tarihten spoiler yedik. Kale tekrardan şey olmuyormuş. Daha fazla uyuyamaz mıyım? Çünkü yorgun değilim. Uyandırsanız ya şöyle öğlenliğin kalk lan kalk şey oldu diye. Mancalık bitti diye. İçki içmeye nasıl gelişebiliyor ya? Şöyle çökeyim bari. Selamünaleyküm. Kitap okuyabiliyor muyum? Bari kitap okuyayım abi canım sıkıldı ya. Şu ABC ne çok merak ediyorum. Oh şükür. Tamam. Gece mi bitecek? Ne olacak? Gece mi saldıracağız acaba? ABC neyi geliştiriyor? Çok merak ediyorum şu an. Artık odaklanamıyorsun. Bugün yeterince okudun. Peki uyumaya gitsem? Tavşanı az olmuş onun biraz. Ben getirdim, oradan biliyorum. Uyuyayım bari ya. Bu şarkıların hepsinden telif yiyormuş, böyle 30-40 saatlik şeyim gidiyormuş. Kaydım gidiyormuş. Kafayı yersin ha. Geliştin okuma. Ben bir özellik mi aldım? Farkında olmadan. Ne oluyor lan? Aklım çıktı. Anlıyorum. Nasıl yapıyorsunuz, bana da öğretseniz. Ya ben kitap okuyayım da biraz. Bunlar da o sıra dağılır herhalde. Cadı iksiri, tamam. Başka bir şey var mı? Ya abi, Necrominyon diye bir kitap var. Şeytan çağırmaymış sözde. Ve değeri 10 groşen mi? Okey. Ama bak, arkadaşların uçuyor, sen de uç. Kitap var mı abi ya? Kitap yok. Envanterindeki kitapları şeye götüreyim bari. Bunda niye ata taşı yok? Ha, Ulrich'in belgelerini taşıyamıyormuşuz, anladım. Bunu taşıyamıyoruz, anladım hocam. Peki Usta Feyfar'ın şey nerede abi? Sandığı. Aha. Aha. Altı güreşen. Bunları alabiliyorum. Ne what's going on there amına koyayım. Bunları ben çaldım mı? Yo, çalmadım. 11'e 11. Burnunuzu karıştırmadan önce çıkarsanız iyi olur. Oğlum göze çarpma ihtimali varmış lan. Ben de diyorum, bu ibneler beni her seferinde nasıl görüyor? Gerçi kuşatma şeyinde bahsetmişlerdi. Kapaklı vizör savaşın yüzünü... Dur bir dakika. Kapaklı vizör savaşın yüzünü korur ancak görüş açısını ciddi bir şekilde daraltır. Kaça kaç? 21'e 15. Şunu kuşansana. Ben böyle savaşırım gibi ya. Ha? Ya kalkın ya. Ne olur kalkın abi. Kitap falan da yok. Ne yapacağız ben böyle? Bu gerizekalılar hala böyle duruyor. Ya vakit geçirelim bari. Ona kadar vakit geçir. Hah. Ancılık bitti, okey. İyi bak, benim zırh da parlıyor, güzel.
Now, let's see how strong those walls are.
Let it rip!
Yıkılıyormuş değil mi? Hacı, ne yapıyorsunuz?
That was just the first shot. The trebuchet has to be calibrated. That's perfectly normal. I'll have the range in no time.
Olur, izleriz. İzleriz hacı. Ne oldu lan?
Move. Move. God damn it, I have to get to Sir Divish. Sir, they're coming. There's no time.
Someone bring water. Breathe, man. You'll be all right. Who's coming?
Sigismund.
There's an army on the way. And they're carrying the colors of Havel Medic of Valdek. And they're very close.
Havel Medic. He's surely not coming to help us.
Not that bastard. I have a score to settle with him.
Abi, kalede adamlar var bak. Arada kalacağız. Bak, arada kalacağız.
Gentlemen, Toth's reinforcements are about to descend on us.
That swine.
How many men?
We don't know exactly, but there are many, and they will probably be here by dawn.
So soon? How is it that we knew nothing about this before?
The whole land is in chaos. It's a wonder we can find out anything at all.
If they attack from the rear...
We'd be finished, just as Toth has been planning.
The sneaky weasel.
He's been one step ahead of us the whole time.
Not this time, though.
What are you thinking?
Robard, how do you think the weather will be tomorrow?
Well, sir, if my joints don't deceive me, and they rarely do, it'll rain. It'll rain buckets.
Here. We'll make a stand here, I and Radzig's men. You will wait until they charge us, and then strike them from the rear. Here, and here. If we succeed, we'll have it over and done with before they notice anything in Townburg.
It might just work. But we'll have to leave someone in the encampments in case they do come out of Talberg.
A few men will be all I need.
Well, that depends on whether you can hold out. We don't even know how many there are.
We will hold out.
I'll give the orders to my men.
We will be ready.
Savaş!
My part in the battle, sir. I wanted to go with the Skalitz men.
I need more than that from you.
More, sir?
Ney? Söyle.
If we can't hold out at the quarry, we're finished. You, I, Hanish, and Radzik. And since Hanish is commanding the flank attack, Radzik is captive and I'm wounded, Captain Robard will be leading on the field.
Of course. Who better?
There's no question Robard's a good commander. But many of the men will be from Skalitz. We need someone there who knows them and has their respect.
Sir?
I mean you, Henry.
But that is...
Ben karavan değilim.
Sir, do you really think I'm someone the men could look up to?
Henry, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't even be here today. And everyone knows that. Except you, it seems. In the battle, you and a group of Skalitz men will be concealed in the woods over the road.
But sir, I think I should...
Quiet! Don't underestimate the task I'm setting you. You'll have to keep nervous men on a short rein and not attack too soon. And then conduct the attack on the rear so fiercely and quickly that the foe has no chance to react. If the line should start to break, we need someone with their head firmly on their shoulders to keep control of the men.
Very well, sir.
That's what I like to hear. When you're ready, go and join the Skalitz men.
Hazırız.
They'll be mustering in the woods above the road to Rete.
If you thought playing dice and swilling ale, you were sadly mistaken. Havo Medic is bearing down on us with his band of goat fuckers. And if there's one thing we pride ourselves on in Talmberg, is that we defend the honor of our goats.
Tamam, konuş yok.
Yeah.
Yanlış yol.
Yeah.
Peki gerçekten Henry diye biri var mıydı acaba? Tamam bak, Skalitz yağmalanmış, savaşlar dönmüş, tarihsel olaraktan çok güzel oturtmuşlar ama gerçekten böyle biri var mıydı acaba? Başlıyoruz. Savaş. Ya ben böyle dikilmeseydim.
Not yet.
Devam edin siz.
Easy, man.
Kalabalıklar lan.
Easy. Just a little longer.
They were expecting us! First troops to the bridge! Break through! Vanguard! To the left! And the rest, come with me! We'll flank the bastards!
At them! Charge! Grind those horsens into the dirt!
Oo, sıkıştırdılar. Al oraya, al oraya.
Here's their leader.
Aha.
What? This boy?
You should show a little more respect, Divish. You'll need it when you kneel before Istvan. Oh, now the pup shows his teeth.
Istvan, you say? Not Sir Istvan? Or Lord Toth? Just how intimate are the two of you?
Ne kadar yakınsınız. Aa!
I know him. He's Eric, Toth's captain and right-hand man.
Finally, some good news. Shackle him and guard him closely.
Those bastards want to destroy our trebuchet.
Soğuk çelik, sıcak kan.
Ya.
Belli, koşarak gitmemi istiyor. Ah, lanet oyun. Koş oğlum, koş. Koş. Başka bir tane daha vardı bende ya. Ya gittiğimde her şey çok geç olacak, değil mi? Atla şuradan artık. Has siktir lan, nasıl döndün? Okum kalmadı. Yürüyün aslanlar. Oy! Bak bak, arkada bak, gebertiyorlar.
Well,
The damage isn't too serious.
so we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzig and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
And it would be a shame to destroy the castle, too. But how do we get that rat out of there?
Sir, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranjik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. Seems to be on very, intimate terms with Toth. He might be able to tell us something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend, lad. You're right. We'll interrogate this whore, son, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.
şunu biraz dövebilir miyim? Şunu bana bırakın biraz döveyim. Bam bam bam bam.
Start talking, or make your peace with God. Greetings.
Your worst.
God be with you,
my lord.
Ah, Henry. Just the man I...
Greetings. Take care.
Geldim.
You know more about him than we do, so maybe you can get something out of
Bug'a mı
Now,
soktum
Eric.
aç? Ha.
It is Eric, isn't it? Looks like the boot's on the other foot this time, doesn't it?
Fuck you.
You need to change your tone. If you start being nice, you might just come out of this alive.
Niye lan?
So now I'll ask you a few questions, and you better think carefully about how you answer them. Who is this Toth?
He's an orphan, same as me. The
Türkler ailesini öldürdü.
so
O
he
da
started
Türkleri öldürmeye
killing
başladı.
Turks.
Sigismund'un böyle
Sigismund
adamlara ihtiyacı
needed
vardı.
men
Böylece
like that.
İstvan da
So
onun
Istvan
hizmetine
ended up in
girdi.
his service.
How many men does he have in the castle?
Ha.
How should I know? There were nearly 70 of us at the beginning, but there's probably not even half left. But that's still more than there ever were in that castle. More than enough to defend it.
What is he after?
Are you really that clueless? To destroy Wenceslas's allies. You.
Who does he take his orders from?
Are you stupid? He works for Sigismund.
How did you meet him?
What's that got to do with anything?
Ne alaka?
Listen to me. Toth has hostages in the castle, and we have you. So, how about an exchange?
Do you take him for a fool? Do you really think he'd give up the only thing he has that stops you from attacking? He'll never accept an exchange.
You better pray he will, for your own sake. Because once we attack, you'll be worthless to us. And what do you suppose will happen to a worthless bandit? I won't waste any more time on you. You could have saved yourself, but apparently you value your master's skin more than your own.
I don't need to save myself. Istvan will save me. And he'll kill every last one of you.
Why should he save you? He'll sacrifice you, just like everyone in Vranyik and Pribyslavitz. You're nothing but a common bandit.
You don't know anything. He'll come for me, and anyone who lays a finger on me will pay dearly.
Now I'm curious. Why would he care that much about
Siz
you?
ikiniz sevgili misiniz yoksa?
Could it be your lovers?
You never understand.
For a while there, I thought we'd get nothing out of him. But in the end, he spilled his guts.
I thought you were much too easy on him. But it seems your approach was the right one. Well done, lad. Anyway, it's clear that young fellow is no ordinary brigand. And he believes Toth cares about him. We'll just have to see if the bastard cares as much about him as Divish does about his wife and you about your father.
625 kuruşen. Olur hocam.
Well, Divish, I think the time has come to find out just how much Toth values our hostage. Do you want to parley with him yourself?
I think I'll leave that to you, Hanish.
So be it. I'll do my utmost. Bring the hostage below the battlements.
Onu şu öldürürlerse biraz üzülürüm. Ya çok üzülmem de üzülürüm. Yalan yok.
Sir Istvan!
What is it? Did our neighbourly visit catch you unprepared?
A little, but we've settled in nicely. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him. It seems we are in similar situations. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests home.
Not a chance. Do you take me for a fucking fool? Be warned. If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every ManyGanQ here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into goulash meat.
Nobly spoken, your grace. But for all I know, you may have done that already.
Divish, I'm sorry.
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
They're unharmed, as you can see. But don't try any tricks, or they won't be for long, Hanush.
It seems your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy.
Go to hell.
Vurun vurun.
I'm sorry. It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive. I didn't expect much of it anyway.
He won't harm them as long as we have this fellow.
Ne yapacağız abi? Ne yapacağız şimdi amına koyayım?
Well, friends, what do you suggest?
I'd say we have no choice but to attack.
It's a great risk, Robard, with Stephanie and Radzig inside.
I know how you feel, sir, but Toth is no fool. They are his last safeguard. He will do nothing to harm them until he is sure of victory.
Would you be saying that if it were your wife inside?
Or your father? Well, let me point out that we have no choice anyway. We don't have enough supplies to keep men here for weeks, while gangs of brigands and Sigismund's army roam the countryside. Toth won't agree to an exchange, and even if he did, we'd have to let him go. With all his men, he'd be a thorn in our sides till Judgment Day.
Sir, a message has arrived.
Oh, what is it?
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Jobst, you say? All right.
What is he doing here?
Who's Jobst? Jobst of Luxembourg is cousin to King Wenceslaus and Sigismund. He's the Margrave of Moravia.
Only a year ago, he was collaborating with Sigismund and the League of Lords. He betrayed King Wenceslas and his ally Prokop. Now, he's changed sides, appointed himself the leader of the rebellion against Sigismund, and wants to liberate Wenceslas.
Whichever way the wind blows.
Nevertheless, it seems the decision is made for us. We don't want Jobst camping with us in front of our own castle like a band of gypsies.
I'm afraid you're right, Hanush. All right. We'll let the men rest a while and then attack. Come to me when everything is ready.
Güzel aksiyondu. Fena değil. Yemin yemindir ha.
Learn how to ride a horse, idiot!
Siktir lan. Abi bir kere sızmayı denedik. Bence bir daha yaparız yani. Ne olacak? Dördü iş orada mı lan? Ha. Herif yürüyormuş amına koyayım.
I'm at your service, sir.
I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg.
And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor of the first shot.
I'd be delighted.
To smash my castle? I can't say I share your enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir. I didn't mean it like that.
There's nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to do is pull the lever.
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
Then we'll bombard Talmberg for several days. Sir Robard will explain what comes next. God be with you.
Ya.
Mancılığı ateşle. Hallettik hocam, hallettik. Sen rahat ol.
Load the trebuchet.
Yeah.
God be with you.
There was precious little.
That's how it goes in war. But God stood by us. And in the end, they're nothing but a bunch of filthy cutthroats. They're sneak thieves and assassins. But does that make them real soldiers?
Well, they're apt to wait till a man nips off into the bushes to relieve himself, lifts up his chainmail tunic and stab him in the back. Personally, I'd rather face a proper soldier.
Because you know just who you're up against. That's probably why Toth is giving us such a hard time.
I've been sent by Captain Bernard. He says you have human more.
Ah, so it was you Bernard was speaking. So Divish did declare...
Is that because the...
I'll pay you your reward.
All right.
Goodbye.
Ulan bu görev o Neuhof'tan kalma lan. Abi şaka yapıyorsun.
I am at your servant. Farewell.
What?
Take care.
Greetings.
We came just in...
Quite. I thought my last I had come. But Lord Capon came to our defence and fought like a lion. I'd say he's growing into a proper nobleman at last.
I think more people will be changing them.
They should. I hope.
How much longer do...
I wouldn't like to hazard a guess. As I understand it, the base is...
I see.
So do I.
Master Faith...
Much better now that I have Master Keezer to help me.
Next time round, you'll be the siege master.
I rather hope they won't be here next time.
How's work going?
Excellent. His knowledge of machinery and mechanics...
So you're confident the trebuchet will...
Absolutely.
Ulan ben kime diyeceğim? Tirbüşe hazır gibi. Mancılık en azından neyse. Aa bak hazırlıyor. Ha sıradakini hazırlıyor bu.
Good luck then.
Hacı. Peki bunu nasıl yapacağım? Aha. Yeee. Ben nişan alırım falan sandım.
Divish said...
Sir Divish.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
We're going to watch Istvan shitting himself.
That's all?
For a few days at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time. Just don't forget to come back. God be with you.
Is something the matter?
A few of them have taken to their heels. If they stop in Kutenberg, I'll be glad enough. But I fear they may have other plans.
If those were the best of Istvan's men, they could be lurking in the woods. They'll probably wait to attack us at the worst possible moment.
My fear exactly. I won't breathe easy until Toth is hanging from the gate. But in the meantime, I'll be glad to know the woods at my back.
Of course, Sir Robart. Would you like me to bring back their gear as evidence they're dead?
That's not necessary. I trust you, Hal. You don't even have to do the killing, just let me know where you find them and that'll be that. There's no need for you to get hurt in the process. God be with you.
Asiktir. Buralarda ibneler varmış. Bunları diyor. Bunları çak tak diyor bunlara. Hacı ben öyle şeyle uğraşmam. Yok gözetlemeymiş bir şeymiş çünkü beceremiyorum. Gider aslan gibi dövüşür, yeniliriz. Sonra bir daha dövüşürüz, yeneriz. Bu iş benim için böyle. Güzel. Envantere taşı hacı. 50 tanesi kafi şimdilik. Kimsin lan sen? Muhafız. Savaşları bir tık daha epik beklerdim bu arada, ne yalan söyleyeyim. Burada kamp falan göremiyorum ben.
Ya.
Ow! Gather here! Raise the alarm! Raise the alarm! Watch out! All that combat.
Yeah.
Over here!
Yeah.
Where is everyone? Quick! Raise the alarm! Watch out!
Yeah.
What's the matter? Come on.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Come here, little river. Is that the best you can do?
Yeah.
Koş, o adam kaçtı. Üstünde de tavşan eti varmış.
Heyo.
Köpek nereye gitti bizim? Al bakayım.
Yeah.
Bunlar moralimi bozuyor işte. Tamam. C tarafı temiz. Şimdi A ve B. Şu olmasaydı var ya atışlarım daha zor olacaktı. Siz bu arada yayında ya da YouTube'daki arkadaşlar siz ekranda göremiyorsunuz ama şu an monitörümde şey var. Neydi onun adı? Nişangah var. Yıkmaya devam ediyorlar. Ona rağmen bu kadar kötü atıyorum. Orası ayrı mesela. Tamam. Tamam. Daha gelmedik, okey. At biraz dinlensin.
Ya! Ya! Ya!
Kaçak avcı mı? Eh.
Ya!
Kamp gördüğümü şey yaparım hacı, bu kadar basit. Lan üzüldüm amına koyayım ya. Sar geri ne olacak amına koyayım. Bir tane çete öldürdük, 3 kişi. Ne yapayım hacı, bazen NPC'lere böyle davranmak.
Load the trebuchet.
Şaka yapıyorsun ama. Keşke ölseydi pezevenk.
God be with you. God be with you.
Benim at nerede? Yay için ok gerekirmiş. Vay be. Hiç aklıma gelmezdi. Allah'ım. Adam kafayı yerim. Günaydın.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'm gonna enjoy this. Alarm! Çok.
Günaydın. Bunlar 3 kişi değil miydi ya? Yani bu sefer 2 kişi spam olmuşlar. Matka buraya. Tamam, köpek eti vermeyeceğim sana artık. Saat kaç oldu ya? Uf, 7 olmuş saat. Anladım hocam. Ben hala Bohemia'nın ormanlarında at sürem, kılıç kuşanam. Ya uyandığın saati unutmaktan değil de daha erken, geçen sefer daha erken gelmiştin. Ona ne yapacak? Hı? Ne neyse ya. O zaman sana şöyle cevap vereyim, bir saniye. Değil mi? Hadi. Bu güzeldi. Evet. Okuduğum şeyden memnun oldum. Aha, bu sefer şeyi bulduk. Oğlum, kampta bir kişi mi var? Bu nasıl kamp? Haydut değil mi bu? Haydut, aynen. Ha. Ne anlatacaksın sevgili YouTube? Anlat bakalım. Sevgili Şevval. Ne bekliyorum ki? YouTube'dan takip ediyorum. Çocukları uyutup. Ha, sen burada mısın lan? Gerizekalı oku çekerken öldü. Gerizekalı. Ulan sen beni yenebilir misin? Ecdadını siktiğim. Etrafta başka var mı lan? Var. Vurma köpeğe, orospu çocuğu, vurma köpeğe. YouTube'a gelse oradan da mı izleyeceksin? Emin misin? Bak şu an 20-30. bölümde falan olabilirim. Çok yavaş ilerliyor. Aşırı yavaş ilerliyor. Uyarayım. Ben sürekli geri alıyorum oyunu. Ondan sonra efendime söyleyeyim. Bol bol lady savaş yapıyoruz. Sana izlememen gereken bölümleri söyleyeceğim. Onları harbiden izleme. Bir yerde 2 bölüm falan gidiyor. Hatta 3 bölüm bile olabilir. Manastır'a giriyorum. O bölümleri tamamen atla. Tamam mı? Tamamen atla. Ondan sonra bir de birkaç bölüm önce. Yani bunun birkaç bölüm öncesinde ben bir simya işine girişiyorum. Tamam mı? 60 tane iksir yapıyorum amına koyayım. Onu da atla. 2 saat bölüm. Paso simya yapıyorum. Başka hiçbir şey yapmıyorum. Böyle bekleme. Benden değil, oyundan sıkılırsın. Ya. Ben de çünkü böyle duruyorum böyle. Ah yine mi keder ama artık yeter. Aman sikim kara geceler. At koşamıyor. Bu ne lan böyle? Harbi ilginç bölge. Ne yapıyorsunuz? Dağcılığın ilk şeyleri mi? Safhaları. Bakayım. Bunlar ne yapıyor lan? Ha muhafızmış iyi. Helal lan size. Da. Hop groşen. 16.000 groşenim var amına koyayım. Şu anda bile olsa şu anda da zengin olurum. Alırım hocam, affetmem. Ok oktur. Daha iyisi daha kötüsünü tartışmayın. Yaban domuzu dişi. Olur. Şimdi ben bu sandığı açsam. Bunlar bana sen ayırdır yapar mı? Öğrenelim. Vallahi yapıyorlar. Hocam bir şey değil ya. Sen kimsin? Her kırmızı beyaz giyilen şey. Aman.
Hey! Don't move a finger. Surrender.
Dur teslim oldum.
And I'm arresting you.
Ha. Söyle ne yapmışım?
What?
What?
Don't play the innocent with me. We both know you did it.
Neyi?
This definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn crime doesn't pay.
60 kuruş mi?
Look, I'll tell you the truth, but you mustn't tell anyone. The Lord of Ratai sent me on a secret mission. And to do it, I have to bend the law a little now and again. Understand?
Well, I thought... That is, I had no idea. If that's how it is, of course you make it.
Ya öyle mal gibi kalırsınız işte. O ne lan? Ya köpek kaçmış. Burada. Neyse ben oyunu kaydedeyim de. İlk defa işe yaradı lan. Neyse gerçek bir şey yaptığımızda deneriz. Sıkıntı yok. Yeah. Ananı s***. Neyse gerisi. Bir şey bilmeden sana lafı söyleyince sonu. Gizli bir görevim var falan. Bir de ben bu oyunu ilk başta ölümcül kitle başlattım ya. İşte. Dağdan aşağı atladım atla beraber. Neyse neyse. Ah çileli başım ortasında yaşayan. Zıbıdık zıbıdık bir şeyler. Ama hatırlamıyorum oralarını. Boing. Lady'm seni kurtaracağım. Baba seninle de bir şey yaparız. Halledeceğiz seni de halledeceğiz. Ben bu nişangahımı değiştirebiliyor muyum acaba şeydeki? Oyun modu. Açık. Oo paşam. Bu iyiymiş ya. FPS, RTS, FPS. Kafa şey bu ha. Hocam şeyi nasıl değiştireceğim ya? Nişangahı değiştiremiyor muyum? Low Blue mod. Oo hoca. Güzel. Oğlum. Monitörün ayarları çok güzelmiş. Neyse. Tamam. Monitörün ayarlarıyla oynuyorum da o yüzden çok hoşuma gitti. Lan Robert, ben hepsine çaktım da geldim. Sizin yok.
I found all of their campsites. The rest of the woods are clear.
That's a relief. Now let's relieve ourselves of this accursed Toth.
I'm here.
O
Can't you
770
see we're
koşanda.
still bombarding? You came too soon.
Tamam be ne kızıyorsun amına koyayım. Aa Divish ne haber?
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
Ben yukarı ne yaptınız? Valla çok bir şey yapmadık ya.
We made it in the nick of time.
We failed. That serpent from Valdic gave us the slip. I should have known he'd had his fingers in it all. If only I could catch him.
Would you kill him?
Maybe. But before that, I'd throw him in the dungeon for a few years. See how much he enjoys it. Still, the best I'll be able to do is lodge a complaint against him when the king returns, and just thinking about it gets my goal. And my arms killing me.
Yok yok, gördüm ben onu. O sıra şeyi uğraşıyordum. Ben yazdığın çoğu şeyi görüyorum bu arada, sen merak etme. Cevap ver. O sıra bir şeyle uğraşıyordum, o yüzden cevap vermedim. Ben de burada aferin araba cevap vermediği tir. Görüyorsun ama kamerada bir şey yaptığında. He. Mat, ne bağırıyorsun? Al köpek eti ye.
Wait here for me. Stay.
Ne var yani, köpeği köpek etiyle besliyoruz. Çünkü köpek eti. Anladın mı? O köpeğin eti hani. Ulan. Esprilerim de olmasa var ya, aslında iyi izlenirim de. 24 saat. Geçir, vakit geçir 24 saat. Midem kaldırmadım. Daha bir şey yemedin ya, ondandır. Bir kahvaltı yap. Ondan sonra ben tekrar yaparım espriyi. Ne haber Diviş?
God be with you. See you later.
See you later, alligator. Şöyle saat 8'e kadar bir. YouTube'dayız, kadın kendine gel.
I'm here.
Can't you see we're still...
Ay of. Belki karnı açtır. Ne oluyor lan? Şş, ne oluyor ey? Kılıç sesi duydum bak. Kılıç sesi duydum. Sikerim belanıza. Savaş çıktı sandım bir an. Savaş var da.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That Istvand's a stubborn bastard.
Alright, when do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait. You won't have another chance until we've won the day. Or until...
Hazırım abi. Her türlü hazırım. Ben sigaramı yaktım.
I'm ready.
Glad to hear it. We're going to attack on two fronts. The north gate and the west wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
How are we going to attack the gate?
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the trebuchet first. Keezer claims he can even hit it directly. Even if that's true, we'll have to charge through a downpour of enemy arrows all the way to the portcullis.
Portcullis?
Fortunately, it's wooden, so we'll be able to break it down. But dealing with the defense in the bailey won't be easy.
And what's the plan for attacking the west wall?
First, we have to get men to the wall with ladders, which is no easy matter under fire, so we'll need as many men covering them as possible. As soon as the ladders are in place, our foot soldiers will run up and try to scale the wall. Once a few of them get to the battlements, we should quickly gain the upper hand.
How will we take the battlements?
Either by scaling the west wall, or our men at the gate will help. If they can break through, that is.
İç avlu.
And the inner bailey?
That will be tough. Even if we get through the gate and into the outer bailey, we're still a long way from victory. The castle is designed so we'll be like hens in a coop to anyone with a bow on the inner battlements. We'll have to either fight our way through, or somehow get around them.
What about the living quarters?
There, I'm worried most about the hostages. Once we're inside, Istvand will know defeat is inevitable, but we'll still have to fight for each and every room.
Alpet ne ya?
I think I've heard everything I need to know.
Do you want to join the attack on the walls or on the gate?
Telefondan.
Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big difference.
I'll help with the attack on the walls.
I'm proud of you, Henry. You've changed from an insolent pup into a tough,
Nasıl şeyler
reliable fighter.
oluyor?
And as God is my witness, we will kick those whore sons' arses.
A village lad and an old soldier? This van must be shaking in his boots.
If he's not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming.
Hadi bakalım.
Just one last thing, though. No matter how good the plan
Tamam.
is, something
Telefon sessiz de o yüzden sıkıntı yok.
Keep your eyes open and take advantage of every chance. Help your comrades and don't go rushing in where you're outnumbered. We have to take the castle gradually, one position after another.
I'll remember that.
Good luck to you, stripling.
Good luck to you, old soldier.
God be with you.
God be with you. Orduya bak orduya. Kalenin amına koymuşuz. Önden köylüler koşuyor. Biz arkadan geliyoruz. Gidin geliyorum. Aha. Aa, ölmemiş göt. Çık. Bu kadar mı? Tamam, ben okurum onları. Lan! Adam düştü. Oo, araya aldı. Hiç. Onunu... Senin ben ananı... Acı, bunlar kalabalık. Oo, öleceğim ki. Siktir. Vur. Arkamda. Arkamdan vurdu piç. Ya ay, ta nereye kadar attı bizi?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Can't you see?
Oo. Dur, şeyi harcayana kadar şunları bir okuyayım bari. Dur hayır dur kalk. Ay ay. Bir şeyler söylerdim de neyse. Benim oradaki adamları öldürtmemem gerekiyor bir şekilde.
I'm ready. How?
Good. Goodbye.
Go. Allah'ım yarabbim ya.
Attack! Attack! Shield, for fuck's sake! Look at yourselves!
Abi. Çık lan. Çaktım pezevenge. Çıkmadı. Ha, bu direkt çıktığı gibi öldü. Sinematikte öyleymiş. Oğlum bir çekil amına koyayım.
Smash them! Clear those battlements! We've got them! And now from the south! We'll charge them from the rear!
Buralar boş. Aleykümselam Tala. Hadi kule kaldı bir tek hadi.
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hanush.
Istvan! It's over! You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, you're all noblemen here, all bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship, but Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks this truce answers to me.
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor!
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him.
Oh, Hacı God mod.
You get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none.
And without honor, we are nothing.
Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
Kılıcı versin. Orospu çocuğu kılıcı versin. Bak onun için, o kılıç için yaptık her
Bring
şeyi.
the horses.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish!
Stephanie.
Forgive me, husband. I'm sorry
For what?
for letting them into the castle.
Come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
I didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
Gene olan bizim peder oldu amına koyayım.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough.
Abi onu öldürecek ya.
I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it. Yeah!
Senin ananı sikeceğim eğer oyun bana bir izin verirse senin ananı sikeceğim.
Quick! To the battlements! We have to see which way they go!
Oh, they really are heading for Skalitz. Mount up, Henry.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
Dinle dinle. Hans'ı dinle. Hans ilk başta bayağı piçti ama iyi şu an. Tam bizim piç arkadaş gibi amına koyayım. İyi. Takip et. Olur öyle.
Yeah.
The way you found Tom, sneaking into Planet Wardrobe. Well, what I mean is, hats off to you, Hal. You wouldn't catch me doing that.
Truth is, I didn't think much about it.
Yeah.
I just felt I had to do it.
Yeah.
What should I say to him?
Don't worry, it'll come to you. You'll see.
Well, I just hope he'll be there. Alive.
Hacı hiç zannetmiyorum biliyor musun? Bu akşam yok musun? Tamam.
What do you mean?
How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
Something like that.
Before that, I was chasing wenches around Rattay and you were digging turnips. And now look at us. A pair of veterans.
Yeah.
I was an apprentice blacksmith, not a turnip digger.
Same difference, you silly bugger.
Yok düşmüyor.
Yeah.
What will you do now?
Not long ago, I only made plans 3 days ahead at most. Maybe I really could do something for Rattay and its people. Something really big.
Yeah.
But there'll be plenty of time for that later.
Yeah.
What do you think? Will Toth keep his word?
Yeah.
He's a noble, right?
Yes. So am I.
So Radzig will be there.
Bence orada olmayacak hacı ya. Ya bilemiyorum ama. Ya orada olursa da ölüsü olur yani orada.
There's no sign of them. Move on.
İşte merak ediyorum. Sonu var da. At sesleri niye bu kadar yüksek ya?
Glad to see Ishvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too. And now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go.
Abi biz de takip edelim ya.
All right, Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
We catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
And where's the honor in abandoning your son?
Oğlunun... hadi bakalım.
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
He knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took
Aga
you as his
be.
own. And I always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing. Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah. The sword. It's not my sword. It's yours. For a moment there, it was so near, yet so far. Oh, well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Marquardt von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. But it's better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things.
Oyun bitti deme ya. O
On the
pezevenk
subject of
öldürelim.
steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front.
Bizim peder.
It's like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Oyun bitti ya. Ya arkadaş. Güzeldi. Oh Seven hocam. Devam etmesini isterdim. Hiç bilmiyorum. All Seven hocam. Kaliteli bir oyundu. Yalan söyleyemem. Beni çok sinir ettiği yerleri vardı ama biliyorum. Akarızı tutmayacağım. Bitti ya. Kılıcı geri alamadık ama. Bak history advisor'lar var. Baksana ne kadar yüksek. Blacksmithing, clothing, furnishing, weapon armor, archery, bible. Motion capture. Sword find advisors. Henry, Tom McKay diye bir abimizmiş. Bak. Ben de istiyordum bu kılıcı ama yapacak bir şey yok. Bunlar sadece müzik çalanlar. Hey maşallah. Bacchus Medieval Band. Harbi emek var ya. Scream and shouts. Bağırmalar ve şeyler. Seslenmeler. Production Babies mi? Bu az siktir yapılırken şey yapalım. No real animals were harmed during the development. Hiçbir hayvan zarar görmemiştir diyor. Harbi yemin ediyorum her şeyin köpeklerin niye ismini koydunuz abi? Adamın yaz köpekleri de yaz falan öyle. Kısa olmuş yaz. Ve falan tek işin onu be. Harbi kalabalık ekmiş bu arada ya. Ama bu sanki bak ikinci oyun gelir falan tarzında bir şeymiş. Yapmışlar. The procedure wish to thank the following for their assistance. Teşekkür ettikleri. Special thanks. Copyright'ı geldi. Güzel oyundu. Cidden çok güzel oyundu. Aha.
You're doing well, son.
Father.
Come now. You know who sired you.
That doesn't matter now. I miss you, Amar. I miss you very much.
You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting. Now look at me.
Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right.
Çok güzel sahneler ya.
I have to leave you now.
Oh, please.
You know I can't stay.
Güzelce bir sarıl.
Will I ever see you again?
God knows.
Aa, annesi.
Make her proud.
Don't go.
Oh, don't go. No.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzig wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Right. I'll go straight away. What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me as common as muck.
Önümüzde bok kadar sıradan.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here! Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
Görüşürüz hala. Özel bir bölge. Bir dur be. Görev başladı. Kapanış. Göreve gitsek mi? Ondan sonra kaydı bitireyim ben. YouTube için çünkü 2,5 saat oldu biliyor musun? Aman aman her yerde...
Hey, what the hell do you think you're...
Oğlum yalnız ben... Sir hani şeyi falan... Bunların hiçbiri beni iplemiyor ki. Ben anlamadım bu işi. Sir müyüz? Lord muyuz? Bunlar nerede bu arada? Ha. Tam diyecektim ikinci yatak kimin için? Çakıl yatıyormuş herhalde ikinci yatakta.
Ya.
YouTube'u bitirip son şey yapmak istemiyorum.
I am. What about Istvan? I assume
that we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right. Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
Şimdi bitireceğiz. Son bir 10 dakikalık bir bölüm olacak. O yüzden şey yapmak istemedim. Bitirmeyelim.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Capon.
And this is my son, Henry.
I didn't know you had a son, Sir Redzig.
It came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
Question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur. That King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed, but to surrender it means giving up great privileges too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What, you're saying Wenceslas invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him
işler çok
become
karıştı.
king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, your graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergholf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Bergholf is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghof, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary, partly due to my efforts, and now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on
adamı
to the
ikiye
Hungarian
böleceğiz.
one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not
Şu
sure
adam
he'll
dediğin
win,
kim?
and Rosenberg and Berghof know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, your grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like Skalitz? We have to put a stop to this senseless war.
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Yes. Why not? I'll go and visit Berghof at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Though a little risky.
I doubt Berghof would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
And I'll send Sir John here to Gutenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
Harita büyüyecek mi
When can you
acaba?
set out?
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent. Margrave Jobst and I will draft a letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
I expect it would be best to write it in your name as Lord of Lipa.
Quite so, Margrave.
What exactly am I to write?
Babamla konuşayım. Konuşayım da 3 saat oldu
Looks like
neredeyse.
you're off on a mission.
Yes, I can't wait.
I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Bergov is no saint.
Don't worry.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take
Bitmiyor oyun harbiden
You'll be traveling
bitmiyor.
as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Bergov tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
Yes.
Very well. Bergov is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so
Üç
unless
gün
you need to
uzadıkta.
snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
I'm getting a bit lost in the Luxembourg.
Çok soru var.
It all seems a bit too tangled.
The Luxembourgs have ruled the Empire and Bohemia for almost 100 years now. Emperor Charles brought this land to prominence. When he was in
Sigaram.
power, things had never been so good. Wenceslas and Sigismund are his sons, but by different mothers. Jobst and Prokop are their cousins. They were entrusted with governing Moravia. But instead, they've been in a bitter armed feud for years. And now
Tamamdır.
Sigismund's
Kolay
fallen out
gelsin.
with Wenceslas. Wenceslas also had another brother, the youngest, John of Görlitz, who was most probably poisoned. They seem like a hot-blooded lot. It's hard to keep up with their affairs, since they tend to change their alliances.
Fark
from
ettim,
one
fark
day
ettim.
to the
Kolay
next.
gelsin.
Who is he really, this Jobst?
The cousin of King Wenceslas. He's the Margrave of Moravia. I admit I don't know what to make of him myself. Until recently, he was allied with the League of Lords. For a time, he even served Rupert of the Palatinate against the king. And now suddenly, he's reversed his position. I don't know what led him to do it, and one can't help being suspicious. It's best to keep a watchful eye on him. But he really is the leader of the resistance against Sigismund these days. We'll just have to see how it all turns out.
I'm a bit concerned so many people seem to think so little of King Wenceslas.
Tamamdır.
You knew him, didn't you? What's he really like?
Well, there's no straightforward answer to that question.
Bitmedi,
He
devam
certainly
ediyor.
makes a great hunting and drinking companion, but he can be very fiery and impetuous when things don't go how he'd like them. He never had much of a head for high office. He finds it tiresome. But once a man's grasped the scepter, it's hard to let it go again. You can't just abscond. You've seen for yourself what happens when he disappears for a few months. Better a bad but legitimate king than a bloody war over the throne.
Daha bunun DLC'leri var.
Who is this Prokop that Job spoke of?
Jobst's brother, the king's cousin. He and Jobst warred over Moravian supremacy for years. Then they were allies for a while, betrayed Wenceslas and sided with Rupert of the Palatinate. But after Sigismund abducted Wenceslas, Prokop fomented a revolt against him, and Sigismund had him captured. Politics. Make of it what you will. I,
Steam'den
for
oynuyorum.
one, can't make head or tail of it most of the time.
The League of Lords and that Berghoff were
League of Lords.
Who are they exactly?
The lords of the powerful houses. Heinrich of Rosenberg, Otto of Berghoff, Heinrich of Radetz, and others. They're unhappy with the way their influence declined after Wenceslas surrounded himself with the lesser orders of nobility. They abducted the king years ago and made him bow to their will. They got away with it that time, and now they've joined forces with Sigismund and done it again.
But now it seems that Sigismund's behavior is starting to rub them up the wrong way. So they may well be thinking twice. We'll see what Berghoff has to say.
I don't know all that much about Sigismund.
He's the king's younger brother and king of Hungary in his own right. 7 years ago, he led a crusade against the Turks and was defeated at Nicopolis. Some say it was due to the
Sigismund'u
recklessness of French
çakmışız.
knights, most of whom were mercilessly slaughtered. Sigismund is ambitious and capable. He might well make a better ruler than Wenceslas, but he's arrogant, and to our misfortune, brutal. Not long ago, he himself was held captive by the Hungarian nobility. They dislike him as much as some of the Czech and German noblemen do his brother Wenceslas. Ironically, Wenceslas joined forces with Jobst to liberate him. And now this is how Sigismund repays his brother. There's no doubt about it, God does move in mysterious ways.
Rupert of the Palatinate. That's a name I hadn't heard before today.
Rupert is the Prince-Elector of the Palatinate.
What's a Prince-Elector?
The Prince-Electors are dignitaries of the Holy Roman Empire who have the right to elect the King of the Romans, who would then be crowned Holy Roman Emperor by the Pope. Rupert took the title for himself with the help of 3 other Prince-Electors, even though Wenceslas had already been appointed. Some of the nobility in the empire recognized Rupert's claim, but when he went to Rome to be crowned emperor, it turned into a fiasco. Now he's doing his utmost to get Wenceslas to acknowledge him, but so far without success. So, now we have 2 kings of the Romans. Jobst sided with Sigismund for a while, but now he switched allegiance. He seems to do that quite a lot.
That young man, Sir John of Liechtenstein. Why is he here?
The Liechtensteins are a powerful Austrian family with estates in Austria and Moravia. Sir John sits on Jobst's council. Since the king's being held captive in Vienna, I suppose it makes sense to have a powerful Austrian house as allies. It could be very useful.
That's about all.
Very well. Take the letter from Sir Hanush. And good luck, son.
Vallahi sakladılar saklamadılar. Orasını ben bilemem. Sevgili YouTube, bundan sonraki bölüm 10 dakika bile olsa yetti yani. 2 saat 50 dakikaya geldik. İzlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim. DLC'lerle falan filan da hepsiyle devam edeceğim. Oyunu daha bitirmedik. Yani sonunu gördük. Onda sıkıntı yok. En azından temel main hikayeyi 10 dakika bile olsa paylaşacağım ama gene paylaşacağım. Ama salıyorum artık abi. Tamam mı? İzlediğiniz için teşekkürler. Görüşmek üzere. Bay bay.